Happy Wellness Wednesday. So I'm hoping that everyone can hear me. We are live from a bourbon event downtown in the city. So we're talking about self-care, and I think part of self-care is having good balance. Hello, KK. And I wanted to talk tonight. I didn't want to skip a Wellness Wednesday, even though I had this event to be at. And some of what self-care involves is having good balance and knowing what you're able to accomplish, what you're able to get rid of. So you guys, wave if you can actually hear me, and if not, we may have to move this outside. So give me a little thumbs up or a smile or some little emoji if you can actually hear what I'm saying, because I have no idea. But back to self-care. So you want to make sure that in the mornings you are taking a little bit of extra time for yourself. For me, that's the only time I have. So I will make sure that I am working out first thing in the morning. I am planning my day. I've seen some really cool recommendations online, things that I didn't even think of, and I thought that I kind of had my self-care together. So what I saw online were people that would actually make themselves a morning spa, and I thought that was awesome. So set the candles, nice music, sit, relax, have your coffee, give yourself that 10 minutes. Imagine how your day would look if that's how you started every single day. It's kind of cool. We're actually in the process of moving, so I may try to incorporate that for myself. And as your day goes on, be kind to yourself. I've found that depending on what your self-talk is like will set the tone for the entire day. So picture that you are your best friend. How would you talk to yourself? Or if you need a little bit of a kick in the butt for the day, ask yourself, what are a few things that you love about me? What are a few things that you like about me? And that may help you get on with your day. So, hey guys, hey Steve, give me a wave or a thumbs up if you can hear me, because I am live from an event and I don't know how the sound is. I would also recommend, again, as the day goes on, depending on if you are self-employed, hey Merle, can you hear me? Okay. And if you're self-employed, if you're employed by someone else, if you are on a standard 9 to 5, may affect how the rest of your day will look and how your self-care will be. But you can always make a suggestion to your employers. There are a lot of employers that don't realize the impact that presenteeism has on their business. And that's when an employee is there, but not really there. So the employee is stressed out, the employee is tired, the employee is sick, but they're actually in the building. Those have very, very high cost to employers. So if you made a suggestion that they have on the one side, a yoga room. Nice, Steve. I'm glad you're always here. They have a yoga room or a workout room. I do a lot of speaking for a local credit union, and they actually took some of what I recommended, and when they modified the build out of the building, they added in a workout room, and it's gorgeous. It's amazing. It's better than some gyms I've seen, and I hope that their employees are actually taking advantage of it. But that's one suggestion. And on the other side, recommend a fruit delivery, something as simple as that, where employees are getting a little bit healthier every day, and maybe they're not eating fruit, but they will if it's literally placed on their desk. Some of us need, to be like a little kid where it's simply handed to us. So consider implementing some of that on a day-to-day basis. And then as the day goes on, you can switch up how you end your day. Take a few minutes to relax, take a few minutes with your children and write down 3 good things about the day. If you can't come up with 3, ask them what one good thing was about their day. Don't ask how their day was, because they might say fine, it might say good, it might say bad. But if you ask them what was a really cool thing that happened today, or what was one really nice thing that you said to somebody, or what was a nice thing somebody said to you, and you make it a habit, then what are they going to do? They're going to spend their day going out and saying those nice things or saying those good things. So you can sort of set the tone of what the self-care is going to look like in your family. And of course, before we go to bed, I always recommend that you keep a journal and you write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And we will always have 3 things, even if it's the fact that you made it through the day or you're looking forward to the day being over. You're grateful that the day is done. You know, feel free to write that down too. But having good balance is super important. So that's part of the reason that I am downtown tonight. And for those of you that don't know, my husband does run a bourbon blog. And it's kind of funny. So we have Wellness Doctor on one side, bourbon on the other side. So we are at a event for his bourbon. And I wanted to make sure that we went live to discuss everybody's self-care. So don't forget, hey everybody tuning in now, what you can do every single day, you can make a decision to have a good day and to be healthier. And it doesn't have to be huge steps. If you can do one little thing, remember life is a marathon and not a sprint. So make a couple little steps, whether it's eating 1 apple, taking 10 minutes to yourself, sitting down and taking 5 deep breaths. We've gone over our breathing exercises. Check out our previous videos for how to incorporate those every day. And you will see an improvement in your health if you take our advice from a couple minutes ago and you write down 3 things that you're grateful for every night. It actually has the same impact on your health as working out every day. And that does not mean that you can't work out, but it means that you can have like a double whammy if you're grateful. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I know tonight, I hope that you could hear me. I know tonight was a little awkward. I know it's dark, but I wasn't gonna go outside, so we're doing our Wellness Wednesday from inside downtown Chicago at our bourbon event. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will talk next week. As always, if you have a suggestion, please feel free to send me a message. If you have a question, I don't need to make your name public. Feel free to send me a suggestion and we will talk about it on next week's Wellness Wednesday. So again, Dr. Jordan Leasure with North Shore Proactive Health. And as always, these are just tidbits that I find important to incorporate into my life, not necessarily medical advice. So you let me know what works for you and we will be happier and healthier all the way around. So happy Wednesday, everybody. We will talk soon. Bye-bye.